As the cryptocurrency market is booming in 2021, there's some tech stocks that are utilizing cryptocurrency and gaining exposure, and they're seeing some insane monthly returns, and is definitely one for your watch list this year. Hello guys, and welcome to the House of Crypto. I make videos about cryptocurrency as well as tech stocks. In today's video, we're going to do a review of HLLPF, which has been breaking into the social media and cryptocurrency markets. Without further ado then, we're going to find out exactly what HLLPF is and see what opportunity there is for you as an investor this year. Okay, so HLLPF basically originally came out as a live streaming service, however is looking to break into a number of different spaces, including the cryptocurrency markets throughout this year. Its live streaming service allows users to broadcast themselves around the world, allowing them to be paid in gifts, as well as reward their community with gifts and prizes, etc. And at the moment already has 5.5 million users and is already found in over 200 countries. Now we know at the moment the US is the main area for social media, but there's more and more companies around the world that are starting to benefit from breaking into markets that are not quite so saturated. It's already cash flow positive and it's already making decent revenue and profits each month, which is something that we should be looking for as new investors. Okay, so originally a Chinese company is starting to expand into non-Chinese markets. As you can see from this chart here, the growth into non-China countries has been very impressive, particularly breaking into the Middle East, countries such as Egypt, Bahrain, etc. Now, I've already drawn your attention to the monthly revenue here, but as you can see, back at the beginning of January 2020, their revenue was around $200,000 a month. As you can see, the revenue in January of this year nearly hit $3 million. Obviously, it's dropped off a little bit since then, but it's still continuing to grow pretty much month on month, and that's something really, really good to see. The growth in 2020 was 900%. We can expect potentially to see more like that in the future, given all the exciting projects that they've got coming up, and we'll bring you onto those shortly. So the way the revenue model originally worked, so basically live stream hosts were able to host, maybe it was things about learning languages, maybe it was classes, maybe it was just singing songs, etc., etc. And the users or the viewers were able to reward them by buying rewards, which were in basically cryptocurrency form, and giving them to the hosts, and then the host would redeem those charms from HLLPF, and as well the users were buying these charms from HLLPF. Okay, so this is the initial model that they used and the way that they were initially making money. But moving on to different ways that they're kind of working, they have a matching service where they allow people to match with different people around the world with different interests. This is great for people who want to learn different languages, and as well as that, maybe it might be to book hotels or correspond with people in different places to find out more information before they visit. They've also got into the internet online dating scene, which has obviously been very successful. Think about companies like Tinder and Bumble, etc. have obviously done really well out there, as well as VIP services. Now, one big thing that's going to be the focus for this year is the crypto mining service. They've already purchased a huge amount of mining machines themselves, and it gives the users opportunities to buy into either whole mining machines or parts of mining machines, which will be kept up by the company and allow people to earn a passive income. So they're now looking to basically mine Dogecoin and Litecoin, making the most of cheap energy available in China. And obviously recently Dogecoin has seen huge amounts of publicity, and HLLPF boasts that they are the only PLC with Dogecoin exposure, so you can see where the potential and the great stuff is yet to come for this company. Okay, so what makes this service special is professionally run mining facilities with first-class security and competitively priced electricity. As I mentioned, if you were to have machines yourself, you'd have to worry about all these different things, but it's great to have, an expert service that are going to look after everything for them. Okay, and they'll also pay cryptocurrency directly to HLLPF's users. Now, as people who are interested in cryptocurrency, why is this such an exciting thing? It gives more and more people exposure to cryptocurrency. It allows people to exchange gifts and cash all around the world, allowing them to buy services, etc., again, without the need of banks. And what makes cryptocurrency so exciting is the fact that we're kind of cutting out middlemen and saving money along the way. As cryptocurrency becomes more and more known about around the world, the next people to be sort of jumping into the space will be through these kind of platforms and onloading platforms such as HLLPF, which will give people more and more exposure to cryptocurrency where they perhaps were never considering it before. Facebook have already considered doing something similar, but they were actually stopped from doing it for fear that they were already too big and they would gain too much of a market share. However, because HLLPF doesn't have the size of Facebook at the moment, they're obviously able to break into such a key space. And obviously very smart minds at Facebook are getting involved into this cryptocurrency space, and this cryptocurrency social media platforming is obviously a very profitable niche, and people are very aware of that. Okay, thinking about other use cases, obviously I've already mentioned the social and the travel, but language learning, obviously in much of the Western world, language learning is not so big, but in places like Asia where they're seeing rapid development, the pressure on people to learn different languages is huge, and it's a huge industry there with many billion-dollar companies already in the space. Also helps with purchasing, businesses, etc. Okay, the significance of gaining 5 million people. Obviously, at the moment, they've already got their nearly 5.5 million users. That's obviously showing that this product works. It's already gaining decent revenue, and it's basically at a point where it's about to sort of snowball. Okay, it's already cash positive, and something that's going to be really exciting. It's already adapting for 5G and utilizing 5G, and obviously gives the ability to monetize 5G user base. The 5G network has already been rolled out across much of Asia, and much of the rest of the world is now gaining more exposure to 5G. So to be at the forefront of 5G within this space, connecting crypto, it's all very positive. Another thing that's really big, and particularly big in China, is live streaming e-commerce. If you think about those TV channels where they sort of show different pots and pans, etc., this is the same concept, but it's basically on a phone. You can get people to sort of sell online, as well as other people with the opportunity to buy online from different countries through cryptocurrency, perhaps very cheaply, and gives great opportunity in another space. Now, obviously, the effect of COVID-19 has had a really positive effect on live streaming, where it's had a negative effect on many other things. Obviously, people have been staying at home with far more kind of time on their hands to do things like this, as well as a lot of people trying to upskill themselves by using live stream platforms, etc., to learn languages. And yeah, this has obviously been very positive. It's been able to put the company into a very positive position currently, and will look to utilize that going forward. Okay, so at the moment they're looking to expand their operations teams, sales teams, as well as increasing monetization, implementing localization, etc. So they've got a huge amount of plans ahead of them. They've done most of the hard work already. There's obviously a lot of hard work to come, and some really exciting times ahead, in my opinion. Jumping over to the chart then, as you can see back around January, or the end of January this year, the price was around 20 cents, and that saw a huge price spike up to around $1.8, recently taking a bit of a retrace. However, that's not necessarily something that's particularly negative. As they've been seeing huge revenue growth, and this is only explained by this really strong looking chart. As you can see, we've had a bit of consolidation recently, but in my opinion, that actually tends to be something we should look out for after we see these huge spikes. Not necessarily the best time to buy, because we do tend to see a bit of a retrace, as we've been seeing in many of the cryptocurrencies recently, but after a bit of a consolidation period, this is when we see that we might be ready for our next leg up, bearing in mind all the opportunities that are coming out of that company, bearing in mind that month-on-month revenue growth, etc. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please hit that like button. It helps me get this content out to more and more people. As well as that, if you'd like the content and you'd like to be kept up to date with all of the latest cryptocurrency news, as well as tech stocks, make sure you hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with everything happening as it happens. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow with another video.